Okay, now let's talk about Marc Guehi to Liverpool deal that was off. That deal collapsed. That deal broke waist at the last minute. It was a done deal. It was a here we go. But unfortunately, Fabrizio Romano reported the deal was off, and I was like, "What happened?" So a report came in yesterday that Crystal Palace they were trying to sign Igor, but unfortunately the deal collapsed as well. So I was wondering what happened. So that deal collapsed, and this deal also collapsed as well. So they like because they couldn't sign Igor, so they had to recall McGahey and call off the deal. So today, it was today, I found out what happened, why that deal collapsed, and why this deal also collapsed. A report came in that Olivier Glasner, the coach of Crystal Palace, said he was going to leave, like he was going to walk out of the Crystal Palace job if a proper, a quality replacement was not made, because they were, Crystal Palace planned to sell off McGahey, who already agreed terms with Liverpool. They planned to sell him off and replace him with Igor. But at the last minute, West Ham hijacked the deal, the Eagles deal, so they couldn't make the signing. And Olivier Glasner was like, okay, now like this is the last minute and my best center back is leaving and there's no replacement. How can I cope? And a lot of people has already the fans have have their hopes up on the coach and the players because they've been doing well, winning the FA Cup Community Shield and drawing Chelsea at home, in the opening game of the season, and they are unbeaten currently in the league as well. Just three teams: Chelsea, Liverpool, and Crystal Palace. So, like a lot of eyes have been on them. So, you can't lose your best centre back and without replacement, or maybe an average replacement. Then when his everything starts crumbling, you start blaming the coach. Then you sack the coach. And I'm 100% backing Olivier Glasner because that's a very good decision. Because you see, these clubs owners, their hierarchy and all that. Sometimes they don't really care about you, the manager. Sometimes they don't care about the players as well because it's difficult to sack a player or terminate his contract because especially players that has a long-term contract. But everything goes falls back to the manager when the team starts struggling and trying to do what they've been doing. You start blaming the coach. Oh, this and that, blah blah blah. Guy, sign a proper replacement, and it was unable to work out yesterday, last night before the deadline. So they had to call him back, and McGahey, I think he will be leaving on a free next season because I think it's just 1 year left. So by July next year, his contract will be done and he'll be going to Liverpool for free. But that is okay, that's fair enough. But this season, you can't just, take, just good like that without a proper replacement and you expect the coach to do better. Just like what happened between Bayern Leverkusen and Eric Ten Hag. You sold off all your best players, all the qualities that had the whole glory, that gave you the unbeaten run in the Bundesliga, and then now you brought in average and mediocre players, and you expect this man to perform magic in just two games, and you just sacked him. And now you want to spoil his name, Abi? Because on Asabi paints people black way, and I want to spoil his name. Now this coach now don't say okay, no, he's not going. Liverpool fans are angry. You go come for free next season. Yes, may come for free next season. It better make come for free next season. Make you do well with the coach this season. May they finish at least top 5 or top 6 this season. May the coach achieve something. Or if never Europa League save top 7, at least make the coach achieve something. Than the one way if you don't come out finish now, no better replacement. Crystal Palace go call the struggle. They call they go sack coach or one thing for some to be like say the club no plan when misplanning. If you have plans and you want to do something, make it as quick as possible. If they had made the signing of Igor, the deal with between Guehi and Liverpool would have been a success. So there was no need to call him back. It was just because of that reason. Because of that reason. So West Ham hijacked the deal and they were like, this is the dying minute and we're losing our best defender. There's no way they can cope. No way. Crystal Palace without McGahey. We don't finish now. Forget all the lack. Currently, without McGahey in that centre back, they are going to struggle and suffer a lot. So, just imagine they lost easy. Now, for the same window, I'm not sure they've been able to replace him because who they will sign no even really counts really that easy. You understand? They will try to build from that guy, to recover from there. Then now you want to lose McGahey, then Liverpool fans they vex. Hey, you can be angry. Don't worry. Next summer he will be your player. But for now, allow Olivier Glazner to enjoy his players and to work with his players. So it's not his fault. Don't blame him. Don't blame Crystal Palace. Blame the Crystal Palace hierarchy. They are bored for not making things happen on time. So that will be all. Stop blaming the coach. I beg. Not stop to the blamer or the players. You understand? Now the board, now the fuck up. You understand? No, I'm not talking. We'll see later for front.